What's going on, guys? This is your boy XQ420 here, and in today's video, the day has came, okay? I made a video the previous week about Joe Biden speaking to the American people and telling them, it's like, look, we're going to have to level up, okay? We're going to have to start going door to door, knocking on doors, and seeing if folks would like to receive the jab. Or maybe if they like more information on the jab, just to help ease the hesitancy. Because for some reason they think that there's just a ton of people out there that's just hesitant only, okay? Not that they don't want the jab, but they're just hesitant. They're still trying to make a decision. They are undecided, okay? And also, they said that we're trying to, not politicize this thing because it's just all no Republican wants the jab. That's what they said. Even though there's been Republicans that's taken the jab, and I need to see their numbers where it shows that 100% of Democrats have received said jab as well, an inoculation, a baptism against the disease that should not be named. Now, what do you know? I don't know if it's the first state, but it's the first state that popped up. What do you know? My home state, North Carolina, jumps on board first. I'm pretty sure Governor Cooper was licking his chops. He's like, oh man, I can't wait to send folks to people's doors. I've been waiting for this moment. A moment like this. I mean, he out there singing it, bud. He was waiting a lifetime for a moment like this. I mean, and what do you know? They said, we're going to send folks out today. We're ready. And they do a little breakdown. Well, not a breakdown, but they've got a short piece up here that one of the local news stations did. I believe this is in the Charlotte area. So yeah, your big cities, I think, is where you're going to see this most. In your rural areas, I think they know better. All right. But in your big cities, I think the bigger cities across the U.S., I think this is where you're going to see it. So what we're going to do, we're going to listen to this and give it a breakdown as usual. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright guys, I want to welcome everybody back to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If it's your first time here, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button. You will not regret it. So, as I said in the precursor to this, we're going to take a look at this said video from WCNC. Pretty sure Charlotte area is where they are speaking about. And they are now sending people door to door to give them the info, to give them the full information. The full breakdown. Now, I believe, if I'm correct, they're doing it in other places throughout the U.S. as well, but this is the first one that I've seen. Well, hold on. I did see somewhere else where they went up to a homeless guy, and they're like, hey, man, you want the jab? Man was in his RV, so I guess he ain't homeless. He's in his RV. But the dude was like, hey, man, y'all got housing? They're like, no, we ain't got housing, but you want a shot? It's like, nah, bud, but if you got some housing that we can talk about it, man, I'm down with that. I said, nah, but you really should get a shot. Man, I'm looking housing, man, but okay. I'm good on the shot. So without further ado, we're going to dive into this video.
Right now, though, talking about the COVID vaccine could be coming right to your doorstep. Starting today, the Mecklenburg County Health Department launched a new Doses to Doors program.
Oh, Lord, there it is. There it is. A motto, a slogan. Doses to doors. We're going to bring it right to your doorstep. Man got the bag with him. But is that bag cool? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is the shots in that bag? Is that bag refrigerated? What's the temperature you got to keep these things at now? Do y'all know? I ain't got no clue. What is the temperature, bruh? You can just stuff them in bags now, just tote them around with you. Man. So here's what I'm saying. These folks walk around with bags, with flyers and stuff, and I'm guessing they got the shot right there in the bag. And so this stranger gonna come up to your door and say, hey man, you think you might want an inoculation? Do you think you might want to come and be saved today, be baptized in a J&J, Moderna, a Pfizer jab? I mean, are they taking all three? Depending on which one you want. Your boy wants to know the information.
Workers giving out shots right there at your front door. This is part of an urgent push to make getting that.
Look at it. Bo, you walk outside, you sit right on the seat, and they gonna jack. Where's the ambulance at if something happens? Bo, if you start spazzing out and you need assistance right then, man, are they ready to give you assistance? What else did they bring with them? Man, this is crazy. They don't want to know your medical history as far as, hey, are you taking other drugs? Or, are you taking other medications? I mean, they don't want to know nothing. Guys, remember this. The only difference between medicine and poison is in the dose. That's it. So, I mean, but they ain't asking nobody nothing. Oh, man, just roll up. I mean, knock up. Ma'am, how would you like to be the lucky winner of a baptism from one of our jabs this afternoon? Oh, man, it's been so hard for me to get out the house and go somewhere and get it. Man, stop. Well, I mean, every place you walk in, they got a pharmacy. They be trying to run you down. Look, Bo, I don't know if y'all remember this, but 2 college students was walking through a grocery store, and somebody was running them down, talking about, hey, man, you want to get a shot today? It's like, man, get away from me. I'm done with these crazy folks running all up on me. I need to play this. This video will be 30 minutes if I ain't careful.
Vaccinated easy. And we can tell you this new program started this morning in West Charlotte. We knew a few people who took advantage of it. WCNC Charlotte's Chloe Leschner explains how this first day went.
There are many different reasons why half of the population in Mecklenburg County still hasn't been vaccinated.
I haven't been vaccinated yet because I didn't have the convenience to get around to getting there.
All it took.
Okay, I guess they couldn't show their face, so I guess the particular person said they didn't want to show their face. I'm guessing. I ain't sure if it was just a voiceover. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. The arms of propaganda are long, okay? They've got length, okay? That's one thing. I mean, if we talk about that, they got length. They got range. So you've got to be careful. I mean, why didn't you want to show their face? I mean, maybe there was a particular reason they didn't want to show their face on that. Or maybe, maybe they didn't get inoculated. Maybe this is a ruse. You got to be careful, but that's all I'm saying. But look at the area that looks like they're going to. All right. It almost looks like what do you call those, townhouse type things. But it almost looks like a little bit of maybe a little Section 8 housing. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. It may or may not be the case. If this area right here looks familiar to anybody, I don't know if I have anybody listen to me in that area, the Mecklenburg County, West Charlotte area. But let me know if any of this area looks familiar to me, and the particular demographic that they may be going after here. Which I've got a good idea of the demographic that they're looking. Looks like they're looking to get the brothers and the sisters, okay? The Negro community, all right? That's what it looks like to me. Hey, look, man, if you get it, it's your business. But, I mean, think real hard about this thing, okay?
For this West Charlotte man to roll up his sleeve was the health department and medical director, Dr. Meg Sullivan, bringing it directly to his door.
Man, I still want y'all to see this, man. I still want y'all to see. But he just toting around the shots in a bag. They in a bag. They just in a bag. Just a book bag. That's it. It don't even look special. I know that book bag ain't refrigerated. Give me some room temperature jab. Well, folk were crying about dry ice last year. They ain't know how they would get this stuff out of folks. We need dry ice. Now, all of a sudden, that thing could be about, it's humid out here in North Carolina. I'll tell you that much right now. But ain't no way them things stay cold. I'm just saying, but let me go back forward.
Bringing it directly to his door.
It's a little bit more flexibility for me now. I don't have to worry about in the next 2 weeks worrying about, who got the disease or who I may be around to have it.
But so many others are.
You didn't tell me if you were worried before. I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. But let me tell you something right now, Bo. All the folks that were worried, Bo, they about knocking folk over to try to get the jab. Bo, they about pull a strap on somebody to try to get the jab. I mean, you seen folks, and some young folk too. They out there acting like they lowly workers. Some of them, rich millionaires and all kind of stuff, got all kind of businesses. They act like they broke, lowly workers trying to cut in line. I mean, some of them out there, they dressing in trying to dress up like old women trying to jump in line. It's just like, but the folks who want the jab, man, they they go to great lengths. Okay, I mean they would climb mountains and fight a lion, tiger, or a bear if they had to, but they scrap for this thing. I'm trying to tell you.
Hesitant or don't trust it. It's why volunteers with Action NC are going door to door to give the facts on the shots.
Oh Lord, okay. So doses to doors, or isn't that what it is? Doses to doors, and Action NC. Man, how can you get a gig here? Okay, man, how did they choose the demographic? How did they choose the folks? You just volunteer for it. Do you work? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Here's my problem, man. I need folks to go back to work and contribute to society. Man, we need to try to start making some stuff, Bo, before inflation straight up murders everybody's everybody's little bit of cash that you got on you. My goodness, bud. That's what I'm saying. Folk too busy walking around talking about a jab. I need you to go back to your job, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Confrontational. It's not like you've got to get the shot, but our whole job is to dispel those type of rumors and things.
And sometimes a conversation.
What kind of rumors is he talking about? What rumors? What rumors are you speaking of? Oh, we're here to dispel rumors. Oh, we ain't saying that you gotta get it. But you up on my doorstep, Jerona witness. I mean, you up on my doorstep, you got somebody behind you with a bag with the shots. Hey, why can't this just take it a step further? Why can't it go a step further? Why not? Well, okay, that's fine. How about the next time they come to your door? Maybe they've got, somebody with weaponry on them, with some steel. And it's like, you sure you still don't want the jab? So, trying to figure out why you got a man back there behind you, like he got his hand near his strap. I mean, why can't it go to that? But we got to be real careful here.
Take your time and think about it.
Leads to the choice to get protected. Now the volunteers can guarantee it gets done. Health department workers close by with shots, removing barriers and making it so simple it's hard to pass up.
But we're hoping.
We're talking about it's hard to pass up. So simple it's hard to pass up. No, it ain't. Bo, it ain't hard at all, okay? I mean, it wasn't a difficult decision for me. When Trump was talking about last year, talking about some warp speed, I'm like, no, man, ain't warp speed nothing. Warp speed. Warp speed. Man, I ain't seen us do nothing in warp speed around this joint and it be actually highly successful. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and not have any type of adverse effects. I'm just saying, bud. I mean, I'm good on the warp speed. No, man, it makes it so simple it's hard to pass up. For who? For what? You ain't hard to pass up. Man, speak for yourself. That's what I'm saying. How about folks need to start speaking for themselves? How hard to pass up. Oh man, boy, they brought a deal to me I couldn't refuse. Man, please. Come on, man. They ain't told me this thing got a 75% chance to give me superpowers, okay? I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that to be on the label. I might be able to talk then. But until then, no, I'm good, okay? I mean, no superpowers. I'm good, okay? I mean, if it was going to unlock a gene, and I might be, I don't know. What kind of superpower y'all want? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Invisibility, super strength. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to go through the list. I have to see.
We'll switch from just getting a commitment to getting an actually shot in the arm.
Now, there was one thing that he had said earlier, this gentleman. Let me get back to him. Yeah, right here, where he says, dispel myths about it. Oh, do you mean like the myths about, them putting a warning label on the Johnson & Johnson about, blood clots? That myth? Oh, hold on, that's not a myth. That's on it. Okay. What about the links between the mRNA jabs and myocarditis in younger men? Myth? No, not a myth. No, That warning label's on the bottle as well. How about this new supposed myth? FDA announced new warning on the J&J jab, linking it to rare neurological condition. Well, it's rare. It's rare. Don't worry. Guillain-Barré syndrome, which could cause permanent damage. You know, FDA will soon announce a new warning on it. Okay, no, that ain't a myth either. Not a myth. Huh. Okay, so if I'm young and healthy, and I feel pretty good about my chances, then what do I need your jab for? That's all I'm saying. I mean, I've got a concern about some of this other stuff, and I feel like I'm in a demographic that I'll be all right. I feel like I'm in a good demographic. Huh. But you need to go to my doorstep and you need to try to help me, you know, dispel some myths. I just want to know if they call these myths, you know, these warning labels that they putting on the jabs. I wonder if those are myths. I'm just trying to figure the thing out, okay? I mean, because you got to watch it. But folks will try to spin stuff to you, okay? They'll try to spin stuff. Just like when they say, you know, it'd be very hard to pass up. That's a spin. Propaganda, all right? And the stuff is thick, all right? The air is thick with propaganda. Man, I mean, you can't wake up and do anything without propaganda coming to your doorstep and saying hello, all right? Giving you a high five. Wanting to come in and have a drink with you, all right? Maybe a liquor drink. It's like, no, propaganda. I'm good, okay? I told you not to come back around. But it keeps coming back around, all right? Because it's relentless. That's why we have to be relentless as well, all right? We have to be relentless as well. We need to keep applying pressure. We can't ever think that we've won in anything. Never think you've won, because once we become complacent, these are the type of things that happen. We see stuff like this with the rainbow jihad and so forth. So I want to know what y'all's thoughts are on this in the comment section below. Matt Walsh posted this up here. Not creepy at all. Yeah, definitely creepy. And of course, North Carolina. It's the first one I seen. Got to be my home state. Why am I not surprised? Okay. And this is something that came out here, just the other day about that Johnson & Johnson deal. So, I mean, hey, blood clots, there's a warning up there about that. Neurological condition, it's whatever. I mean, take the risk. If something happens to you, just is what it is. You ain't got nobody you can really sue. And you're going to have to foot the medical bills too, so, yeah, sorry about your luck. Yeah, and I mean, that's all they got for you, just sorry about your luck. So I want to know what y'all's thoughts on this in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, as always. Check out my podcast, Inside the Cube. I have just recently been accepted for the podcast to be put on iHeartRadio as well. So I'm on another big platform there. Hopefully we'll have some more people stroll by, check that out. Please check that out. It does help the channel, helps me here, and also helps get the message out to other people who may not have seen the channel yet. And so I appreciate everybody for doing that. But iHeartRadio is the new platform I'm on as well. If y'all use that and prefer that, you can find me there. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. Also, the Spreaker link is in the description section below, as always. If you'd like to support the channel further, there are links in the description section below for that as well. As always, it's been your boy HQ420. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.